First, the attack warning. If an attack is expected, the sirens will sound a rising and falling note like this. These all mean that fallout is expected. Warnings of the attack and of fallout will also be broadcast. When the immediate danger of air attack or fallout has passed, the siren will sound a steady note like this.
Welcome back everybody to the Johnny Guitar channel. Today we are playing Fallout London by the FOLON team. How are you guys doing? Everybody okay out there? I'm really excited about Fallout London. We've only put in about an hour of gameplay so far, but I believe it's time we've escaped some sort of lab, and we are now in London somewhere. And yeah, we're going to start meeting different factions and figuring out how to survive. Speaking of survival, everybody, we're not going to be playing on survival mode. This is my first time playing this game, and it's been recommended to not do that because the game does crash. So it's important to be able to quick save often. So we're going to be doing that. You guys check out the Johnny Guitar channel. I play a lot of Fallout, I play a lot of Elder Scrolls, I make videos of my dogs. You are going to love it. Throw a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. Let's do it, everybody. Let's get into it. Fallout London.
Didn't your mum teach you better? It's a good day to get things done.
There it is, Greenwich Station. We've got a small camp across the road. The fuck? What? Ricky, what the fuck?
They attacked us. Took us by surprise.
How many?
2 or 3 IODs.
Fucking dogs. Fuck them all.
And what the fuck were they doing here?
They were... I feel faint.
Christ, you're pathetic.
Watch your back.
Wayfarer, get a
'cause I
first
can
aid
see
kit from
exactly
Greenwich
where
Station.
my knife would fit.
Welcome to the British Broadcast Ministry. I'm Bradley Fortworth, and I'll be presenting you with some delightful classical music from our storied vaults. Join me, won't you? May Chopin's twinkling piano and soulful violin bring you joy and remind you the best is always ahead of us. Enjoy Introduction and Polonaise Brillante in C major.
You're listening to Crystal Palace Radio. I'm your co-host, Artful Roger. If you're a fan of ours, thank you for your patronage. If you're a brand new listener, welcome. We hope you enjoy your time with us, and if you don't, well, the BBM is always available to you, if you like dodgy old music.
Okay, admittedly, this game does have some long loading screens, which is unfortunate, but I get it. It's probably, oh, it's almost certainly my rig, right? Yeah, it's probably not the game. I am playing this on like a
Our
gaming
next song
laptop.
was requested by
I could
regular listener
barely
Oliver
handle,
S.
barely handle this. You guys, the radio is awesome. I didn't realize there was a radio here in Fallout London. Okay, cool. That goes a long way, as well as, and I'm just gonna point this out, you guys, this mod was free. I mean, you did have to own Fallout 4 Game of the Year edition, but then this mod is free. Amazing. Just like Enderall, it's another development team that went through so much trouble, so much, not trouble, effort, passion to make this mod, which is pretty amazing, right? Seems like it's fully voice acted. Okay, anyways, I'm enjoying myself, you guys. Let's continue. And let's check out this last radio station, The Mend.
Greetings, fellow listeners. You're on The Mend with Nigel the Nihilist. Did you know you can get some really good scrap from Geiger counters? Probably some bad advice overall, really. Either way, enjoy this track with the same name.
You came back. Probably wanted to get rid of any reinforcements before the attack. They're clever, I'll give them that.
After the IODs ambushed us, I heard them talking. There's gonna be an attack on the Swan and Mitre. The second I managed to give Gaunt that information, he left me here. The Whoreson left me to die.
Gaunt's gone. And he was the one with the medical know-how. Don't suppose you could fix me up. Unless one happens to walk by, you wouldn't reach one in time. I thought you knew what you were doing. Fuck. Go to the Swan and Mitre. Give them dogs hell. Go.
I hope you all enjoyed that last song, Geiger Counter, by Cat Douglas, as much as I did. Gotta love this next one is Act 2 with I Just Can't Wait for Tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello there. Sorry for the rifle. You caught me in the middle of my hunt. There we go. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Grant Linden. How can I help you? What? Greenwich? Only that it's the most beautiful place in all of London. Maybe the last beautiful place. I'm afraid not. The only doctor I ever saw was the family doctor, and he made house calls. It'd take him at least 2 days to get here, and you seem like you're in a hurry. I don't. In a word of advice, neither should you. But you don't seem like the type to take no for an answer. I can tell you what I know about these people, but I strongly emphasize you should not go after them. They're scrappy, and they're desperate for revenge. That's a very dangerous combination, if you ask me. I spoke with a couple of vagabonds. I understand why they do it. They want life to be one big boys' pub. Still, they treat each other kindly, and it's more than I can say for anyone else in London. The dogs are less of a gang and more of a corporation, which means they'll listen to tickets. Unfortunately, it means they won't listen to anything else. If it's not good business, they won't do it. They're as money hungry as the Thames folk, but they can't even pretend to be peaceful too. Oh please, the lion doesn't care about the ant gnawing at its paw. The gangs mean nothing to those people. Camelot and the Fifth Column would rather destroy one another before even thinking about the vagabonds. Didn't you hear me? Neither. You need to stay away from this mess and protect your own future. But if you want to throw in your lot with one of them, I'd pick the vagabonds. Not because they're better, mind you. The dogs aren't recruiting at the moment. It's not lucrative enough. Go right ahead. Grant Linden. I'm a farmer. Me and my family, that is. Why'd you ask? Pig rats. I know, disgusting little buggers. But if you cook 'em right, they can be quite the delicacy. They can be quite repetitive, but at the end of the day, my family's never gone hungry. Ever. I must be doing something right then. So I'm a farmer now, and I'll stay one until the day I die. Very well. Old family heirloom. Priceless. My mum taught me how to use it back when she could walk. Back to my hunt then. Toodles.
You all right, quick? Keep moving so I don't have to. Look where you're going.
No one likes a sneak coward.
I could spend my tickets on bullets or bookmakers. I know the better venture. Hey, you're that fresh-faced Gaunt mentioned. Good. Listen up. We got hit hard just there, but we managed to kill or capture every attacker, except one. I noticed a scout hang back and leg it when things swung our way. If they're bringing back up from the Isle of Dogs, we could be toast. I need you to stop them. They look to be beelining for the comms station north of here. I've got someone to trip the power on it remotely, but that'll only hold them so long. Go snuff out the Hornet before it brings back the nest. The scout was a young lass. Denim fatigue, spiky hair. Should be easy to spot. Now go. If you need medical attention, I can take a look at you, but I can't do miracles. And wipe those questions off your tongue. We've got no time for that.
Touch me again, and there'll be consequences.
Oi, what do you want? Shit, I don't want to die. Please, don't hurt me. I only joined the syndicate last week. I was just in it for the money. I never wanted to see no blood. Please, please let me live. I promise, I'll leave this gang shit behind. Legend!
Where do you think you're off to? Come out and I'll make it quick. If I had it my way, you wouldn't dare show your face here.
You get them? Good. You seem efficient. I like that. Gaunt said to give you some tickets for your troubles. Here. You're really not from these ends, are you? Tube tickets, money, dosh, moolah. What we use for trade round here. It's the standard currency all over London. Over here is the Swan and Mitre, the most ancient pub in the whole of London. Us vagabonds have had our home here for decades, even through the toughest times. We have some other safe houses, but let's keep them hush for now. Follow me and I'll get you acquainted with our chiefs.
It's not just the loss of men. We're hurting for ammo and other supplies. They keep hitting us like this, and they'll win for attrition.
Fucking dogs. We should hit them back, right this minute.
Easy now. Something stupid like that is exactly what they want to provoke. We've got to keep our heads.
Sorry to interrupt, chaps. I brought that newcomer along.
I've got no time for the detritus right now. Nelson, find something useful for this one to do. The rest of you, scram! I need to go think.
Never mind what Gaunt says, sweetie. He's a hard one, but he's been through a lot, and he bears a lot on his shoulders. He's got a big heart, really. The Isle of Dogs Syndicate has hurt us all in different ways. Some have scars you can see, some have scars you don't see. Gaunt was hurt deep. Has been ever since both his parents died. Poor lad, he's a good boss, he cares a lot for all of us. He just don't always show it so well. I've got to go now, but stick around, sweetie. We're good people when you get to know us.
Boy, newcomer. I think I still hear you breathing over there. Come over here and we'll have a gob.
What'll it be? Take a look.
See ya.
Watch your back, because I see exactly where my knife will fit.
Jill Winston said they fished you out some lad down the Pinder. If I still had eyes, I'd say you were pulling the wool over him. But Gaunt backed him up, and he's not the fanciful type. Well, pleased to meet you, Wayfarer. My name's Blind Nelson. I'm Sebastian's right-hand man, and I was the same to his father back when he was the boss of the Vagabonds. I can't see no more, but I've been round the houses far longer than anyone else here, and my brain still ticks as good as ever. Well, check out the eyes on this one. Yeah, there's a bunch of us commuters about. Something to do with radiation and whatnot. I never much cared why. I lost my skin to it back when I was young, and I've stayed like this ever since. You get used to it. There are some what call us ghouls. Cheeky bastards. We keep the order around Bromley. Stop the hooligans, keep businesses protected, manage goods in and out, that sort of thing. We're popular with the locals, which is more than you can say for most gangs around London. Times are hard though. We're at war with the Isle of Dogs, and they've got more men and more guns than us. The Isle of Dogs Syndicate, IODS or Syndicate for short, but round here they're just dogs. They're a rival gang based up at Millwall and Canary Wharf. I say rival, but they're bigger than us by almost any measure. Led by a chap called Thomas Black, smart fella. They run guns and supplies for the gentry, which keeps them flush. Believe it or not, we were allied with them back in the day, working together to drive out the Normans. But things have turned sour since, and we've had some bad blood over the years. Sebastian's a good lad. I used to work for his father, Gabriel. He was a noble man, very honourable, very caring. Sebastian is harder, crueler some say, but these are crueler times. Sebastian does what needs doing to keep the gang in order, and there's not much to argue with there. Feel free to ask around. We're always short-handed here and there. I've got a bit of work for you myself, in fact. Simple fact is, my radio's broke, and I'm lost without it. Sebastian keeps me around for what brains I have, but without my radio, I'm deprived of some very necessary intel. I need someone with a pair of eyes and a pair of legs to fix it. You fit the bill, right? Here's the broken radio. Go find Chill Winston and ask him if he has any parts to fix it. Bullet-Tooth Anthony has a workbench for when you got the bits. Bring it back here when it's all working smoothly and you're done. Easy, right? All right.
Mind your P's and Q's, or you'll mind my bullets.
Hello, mate. Nice to see you again. What can I do you for? I'm Quartermaster. I try to keep supplies topped up, keep things running smoothly. Not easy, you know, but I make sure we get by. Why, we're the loveliest group of lads and lasses you'll find around any part of London. We're not loonies running around pretending to be knights, and we're not posh trash trying to lord it over everyone. We stand up for the little people, and we keep our neighbourhoods safe. What more could you ask for? They're squared up in Canary Wharf, acting all Ponzi-like. Bunch of clowns if you ask me. But they're also our sworn enemies, and a lot of the cause of our supply shortages. I keep telling the lads, shoot your bullets accurately for a dog's skull, and you'll have more bullets left for more dogs. Everyone's happy then. He's the boss, enough said. Oh, hey? Let's have a butcher's. Looks like he needs a new antenna. I'll have one in a box somewhere, I'm sure. But look, whilst I'm rooting around for that, I've got a job for you. One of my main suppliers is running late with a delivery, and she's never late. I'm worried something's gone wrong. But after the latest attack here, I can't leave my post to see. I want you to nip down to Nadia's on Deptford High Street to check in on things, and get me the package if it's ready. By the time you're back, I'll have the antenna for you.
With just a bit more territory up north, we might have a strategic advantage.
Blondos, pistols, Miller's little boys. Everyone thinks their mob's a gang.
What was that? Mine now.
This! Hello, hello. I guess I have you to thank. Those hooligans were ruining my lovely shop. What a mess, what a mess. Hello, hello. I guess I have you to thank. Those hooligans were ruining my lovely shop. What a mess, what a mess. Oh yes, yes. Good old vagabonds, looking after us measly shopkeepers. Us poor lowly dealers, subject to the whims and terrors of fate. We're very grateful, we are. Well, well, I have that Winston fellow's package here. Take it to him, will ya? My usual runner got scared off and now I've got some clear up to do. But listen here, I am grateful to you for helping out. You need some supplies? I will give you the best prices, all ethically sourced, of course. You down to trade? Take a look. Till next time.
Watch your back. Because I can see exactly where my knife would fit. Mind your P's and Q's, or you'll mind my bullets.
Didn't your mum teach you better? You got the delivery then? Thanks for that. I'm glad Nadia's okay. She's one of my sharpest suppliers. I found the part for the radio you were after. Here you are. If you need a workbench to fix it, check with Bullet Tooth Anthony. He's usually down the basement.
Oi, wipe that smarmy look off your face before I have one of my friends do it for you. What, you think we don't know this place is a dump? Don't get cheeky with me, son. We got enough comedians around here. The name's John the Screw. I'm the one in charge of fixing up this pub that you so clearly think you're better than. Yeah, bit of a dodgy nickname for someone like me, innit? Sebastian and the boys almost skinned me alive when I first introduced myself. Thought I was a prison guard, they did. Vagabonds and prison go together like tea and Marmite. Hard to blame them, I guess. But when I explained that they call me the Screw because I'm handy with tools, we was right as rain. Hell no. The Swan and Mitre used to be the finest pub this side of the Thames. The Jewel of Bromley it was, right up until those pikey twats from the Isle of Dogs trashed the place. We've been trying to rebuild ever since, and if it weren't for those balmy nutters over at Bromley DIY, we might well be done by now. You know what? That gives me a brilliant idea. How would you like to make a few tickets for a quick job? Well, the reason the Swan still looks like the town tip isn't because I've been sitting on my arse doing nothing. We're up to our eyes in repairs and running low on supplies, fast. Typically I'd send one of the leads down to Bromley DIY to pick up what we need, but the last time I did, a junkie blindsided him with the business end of a sledge. Now nobody wants to go near the place. But you seem like an hard sort. If you were to go take care of the hooligans down at the DIY so we can continue our work, I'd certainly make it worth your while. Mad as a bag of chemmed up ferrets they are, and dangerous. You ever seen a junkie grip a hammer when they're backed into a corner? Knuckles as white as the Queen's arse. But, you know, keep them at arm's length and you should be aces. Brilliant, mate. You're doing me a huge favour. Bromley DIY is just up the road. You can't miss it.
If I had it my way, you wouldn't dare show your face here.
Hi, mate. What can Biv the Spiv do for you? Ah, it's just a bit of humour about, you know? Nothing wrong with my goods. I get them all from reputable sources. Whether those sources realise I'm procuring from them is perhaps another matter. What my mum would think if she saw me now. Ah, dirty hands indeed. Sure, load 'em up! What? Biv's goods ain't good enough for you? You're stabbing me in the heart here. Well, you got Nadia down on High Street. She's got general goods for sale, but her prices aren't as good as mine, I tell you. Asmo sometimes comes down this way. Sells armour if you need some protection. Good stuff, too. No idea where he nicks it. I mean, sources it from. And of course you got Paula in the bar, you fancy a tipple. Mostly us. It's fairly contained around Bromley. Defensible too, with the blast wall out east. Not easy for the Syndicate to ambush us here. Down south is the High Street with a few traders and some old ruins. Though I hear some hooligans and cultist types have been creeping in recently. Southwest is the old airport. There's some fanciful tales from over there of talking trees. Always hard to tell if it's just the chems talking though. Straight west is Lewisham. If you're heading there, watch out for the tunnel cough round Blackheath. If you start seeing red spots, then fucking leg it before your lungs collapse. And back up north is the way to the main city. Oh, now you're really gonna get me started. Us vagabonds control the turf round Bromley. Used to be, we controlled a lot more till the bloody Syndicate stabbed us in the back. That's a bit of history, I guess. Sebastian Gort heads up the gang, like his dad did before him. His lieutenants help him out. We're based here in the Swan and Mitre. Beautiful pub, ain't she? Well, there's a lot to tell. The Vagabonds have been around Bromley in some form or other since the Third Great Fire. Used to be lots of little gangs about. Mostly people trying to protect their areas. Keep what little they had safe. We ended up in a big war with a group called the Normans. Bunch of French buggers from an old asylum centre. They came close to wiping us out at one point. Well, Gabriel Gaunt managed to drive them out at last. He formed an alliance with the Isle of Dogs Syndicate, and together we were able to take proper control of East London between us. Then Gabriel got ambitious, started dreaming big about a grand alliance of factions across the city. Always thought big, Gabriel. Unfortunately, Thomas Black had his own ambitions. He had the Syndicate stab us in the back at the Red Treaty, when the alliance was meant to be agreed. He murdered Gabriel and a lot of other good folk. We've been at war with them since. That was 10 years ago, and we've been on the back foot the whole time. We used to be somebody, but now, well, see for yourself. Well, the oldest one is Blind Nelson. He's been around longer than anyone else remembers. He was blinded by the Syndicate during the Red Treaty, but he still keeps his wits about him. Then you got Chill Winston, or Quartermaster. He organises supplies and such, just watch yourself with him. He acts nice, but he's a dark horse, I tell you. Bullet-Tooth Anthony is in charge of weapons. Decent bloke. Used to be married to my cousin Pete before the Syndicate took him down. And lastly, Johnny Shrapnel, who I'm fairly sure was born a few shells short of a cartridge, if you get my meaning. Means well, though, and he's not bad at making explosives when he can avoid burning off his eyebrows. Don't you go telling this to his face, but he's a bloody hero of mine. A few years back, I was caught in a Syndicate ambush. Got my leg shot out from under me. I thought I was done for till Gaunt waltzed in, guns blazing, down the lot of them. He took a bullet to the shoulder, but he still carried me out of there himself. There's a lot here with similar stories. Gaunt's got the scars to show it too. The Vagabond simply wouldn't exist without him keeping everyone together through the bad years. He's borne it all. He's kept us going, and he's never given in to those bastard dogs. Whatever you say, Gov. All right, then. Only the finest. Come have a butcher's. Hello again, Gov. You want to see what bid the Spiv has in store today? Let me think. Well, Jan was looking for some help in doing up the pub after the recent attack. Always short of hands, Jan. I heard old Sid needed some help with something, but he's been a bit stum on exactly what. Young Rain, Yvette's niece, she were getting stressed about some problem or other. Don't know where she's about at the moment, though. But if you want real work, then Gaunt and the lieutenants are you should really be speaking to. I have plenty of that needs sorting. More bodies, getting shite done and all that. You got all day? I travel about a fair bit, and I swear I still haven't seen anywhere near all of it. But I know a thing or two about this city, to be sure. What you want to know? Technically the Queen, but I'm not sure she gets out much these days. Lots of rumours flying around about that. Operating for her are the gentry, all holed up in Westminster paradise. They've got a fancy parliament and civil service and a lot of other nonsense. Not that anyone has any faith in that pretense of democracy. The gentry rule to enrich themselves, and they don't even try to hide it. But not much can be done about it whilst they have the Tommies operating as their muscle. They have a big base in Southwark, but you'll see them all over the place. Thankfully, we're mostly out of their reach here, but we still don't dare mess with them. The Tommies are proper well equipped, and wrapped up in the wretched swamp, the Isle of Dogs Syndicate. Curse their rotten souls. Based up in Millwall. They're in cahoots with the gentry and carry out all their dirty work. Indentured workhouses, child labour, torture sites. Heavy rivals for biggest bunch of pricks in London. Plenty of other gangs about. Pistols in Camden, Roundels in Hackney. They're not bad sorts. Miller's men can be reasoned with too, even if they're a bunch of arseholes. Chapters are another matter though. They shoot at anyone coming into their territory around Greenwich, and the less said about the crazy beef eaters, the better. Keep the hell away from the Tower of London. Not everything's nasty in London, mind. Eastminster may be poor, but a lot of good folk live there, and the market at Trafalgar Square is proper pucker. And near the St. Paul's Cathedral run a sanctuary of sorts for the down and out. Lovely place. Well, everyone always talk about the collapse of the gentry like it's an imminent event. The way they run the place just don't seem sustainable. But change ain't easy. Especially no one can lead the change. Of course you got the Fifth Column and Camelot fighting over who's best to take over. But I swear someone must be playing them like puppets, because neither get much done whilst they're busy hating on each other. But we have our own war with the Syndicate to keep us occupied, so we don't pay them much heed. Fifth Column are worth hating, mind. They talk a lot of tosh about being for the people, but we all know they're fascist pigs. They're squared up in Cable Street, north of the river if you fancy going there to spit on them. Though I can't say Camelot are a much better alternative. Bunch of grown men and women dressing up as knights? Bloody barmy. They have some big pretend fort way out west. You want to know more than all that? Ha! I suggest you go see for yourself. The blast walls, they go back before a war. Was a way of slicing up the boroughs and keeping people contained. They said it was for the people's safety in case of war. Fat lot of good they did when the bombs started dropping. And now the gentry use them to keep us divided and keep themselves safe. The world hasn't changed in a lot of ways. Sure. Looking to settle your bum down, are you? There's a big gaff right behind the Swan. You can get down there by that alleyway with the arch. Perfect little garage hideout right by Mark Holden Motorcycles. Used to be a motorbike repair shop back before the war, did. The old governors, Mark and Darren, they're still out front rotten. Make sure to say hi to them as you pass by. It's a vagabond tradition, that is. On my travels, I've spotted a few more places round the way that might do the trick for you. All prime real estate. Though you'll have to suss those out on your own. Alright, Gov.
Watch your back, because I can see exactly where my knife would fit.
Hello again, sunshine. What you after? We're the best brutes in Bromley. Won't find better than us. If we can get us some more weapons, we'll be a proper force to be reckoned with. I fix up weapons, do repairs and maintenance. That sort of thing. No chance, sunshine. I'm trying to fix up an old laser rifle I found, and it's laid out in 100 pieces right now. You dare mess that up, and I'll have your head off. But look, you find me a piece to replace an old crystalline photon agitator, and I'll be able to finish it off. Then the workbench is all yours. Ah, lovely jubbly. Give it here, and I can get it cleared up. Here we are, a fully restored Upton Burke Class C laser rifle. Ain't it a beaut? Absolute shite that keeps breaking after 10 shots, mind, but it'll bugger up anything it hits before then. Now, you had some gizmo you wanted patched up. Hand it here, and I'll sort it for you. Let's see, out with the old, in with the new. I can tidy these frayed wires too. This is quite the old bit of junk Nelson's hanging on to. Well, it's all fixed, but it looks like the battery is knackered. I've got none of the right sort here, but Johnny Shrapnel should have him in spades. He's usually hanging out back, by the chem station. If I had it my way, you wouldn't dare show your face here.
Oi oi, if it ain't that lab rat, the fuck you on? It's 'cause of this little beauty I've got lodged in me skull. A reward for some dodgy demolitions testing. But that's just how things go sometimes when you're a professional bomb maker. No pain, eh? Your vet says I need to get it taken out before it kills me. But I say nah. Makes me sharper, this does. Sometimes you need a little reminder that if you don't put your life on the line, then maybe you're not really living. And I'm sure there ain't no lead in it. Mostly sure. The heroes of London we are. Protectors of the peace, defenders of the downtrodden, all that sort of thing. Well, that would be nice if it were true. Fact is, the dogs have been doing us dirty for a long time, and every week feels a little harder than the last. We'll pull through though, we always have. Right? Could help, sure. But I've got my own problems to worry about. Listen. Give me an hand with something delicate and I'll see what I can sort for you. Mickey's been having a barney at me for blowing up his hat. And yes, I did blow up his hat. And don't you mind how or why. But at the end of the day, it's just some damn cloth. Right? Well, fancy pants Mickey don't see it that way. And I can't keep going on with him giving me the evil eye all day. He's freaking me the fuck out. So I found him something to make up for things. But if I go trying to give it to him myself, I just know I'll say something stupid and ruin it. Why don't you go have a go at delivering it for me? Make him accept the damned apology and I can sort you out with a new battery. Mind your P's and Q's, or you'll mind my bullies.
Hello, Gov. My name's Mickey. Can I help you with something? So that shrapnel brain pillock thinks he can just fob me with some token. That was my favourite hat he ruined. Tell him to fuck off. Well, it's not just about the value, you see. Ah, fuck it, fine. I can't seriously stay mad at that idiot for long. Thanks. Until that lead Eddie's forgiven.
The graveyard shift again for me. Sick of it.
Hey, you get Mickey to take the gift? Smashing. I wasn't sure how that would go. I'm glad he didn't try to kill you. Now, you wanted a battery for that radio. Give it here, and I'll see what I've got. Blimey, this is old. Where do you even get something as tom-tit as this? I'll have to wire up a couple of 9 volts to get this to work. Let's see. Here you go. All done. And thanks once more for your help with Mickey. Isle of cowards, as you asked me.
Hey there, young'un. Not from these ends, are you? My name's Sid. The boys here call me Sabretooth. I'm looking for a little help with something. I can make it worth your while. Listen here. I'm only telling you this as you're an outsider. But I'm no good with my letters, see? My ma always wanted me to learn them. But my dad said it would make me weak in the head. Well, I'm getting old now. And I've had my share of adventures, but my one big regret is never learning how to read proper. Maybe now I can finally play catch-up, but I don't want the... I've got a little something special for you, if you can get me the goods I need. You in? Thing is, there's bugger all to read round here. Some old menus and magazines, but no proper books. And I need me some books if I want to learn proper reading. You ever hear of a library? Used to be loads of them before the war, all full of books. They're mostly ruined now, but there's a few still about. There's one not far from here, in fact. Simple enough, but mine for the ghouls about. Get me 3 or 4 books in decent nick, and I'll give you something special in return. Nothing too hard. Kid stuff even. I need to start out simple. If you can find it, there's a little story called Dove's Dilemma I remember from when I was young. It'd be nice to see you again. Thanks. Another blasted day, innit?
You got the radio done up? You took your damn time about it. Where'd you go to fix it? Azerbaijan? Well, better late than never, I guess. Cheers. Don't know what I'd do without this. Now, let's have a listen to what's happening out in the smoke.
Make sure you're all on high alert. The execution of the Vagabond prisoner will take place in Induskin Square in Millwall. We're expecting a massive crowd, so we need all hands on deck. If you're IODS in Millwall, be there. We're going to send a message to these 2-bit punks. Nobody bombs a Syndicate train station and gets away with it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, turn that damn thing off! Why'd you even bring me this stupid radio anyway? You were just trying to upset me, weren't you? Where's Yvette? She's the one who vouched for you. I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind. You must have been listening in the next room before you brought it over here. How else would that news have been so perfectly timed? I'm onto you, lab rat. Oh no, did baby have a hard time with their Tinker toys? Why didn't you say so? Take a seat, I'll have one of the lads pour up a warm glass of milk to calm your delicate nerves. Where the hell is Yvette? Daycare is over. She's got to pick up her little ankle biter. Oh shit, that's right. God damn it! I would say there's a 90% chance that she's about to do something stupid and find herself knee-deep in shit. Hey, listen, mate. Sorry I lost it on you a second ago. You did good with the radio. I need you to do something else for me now. Something much more important. A rescue of sorts. I need you to go to Millwall and make sure Yvette hasn't done anything too stupid. And if she has, I need you to unfuck the situation. She's got roots there, and you don't need to be Sherlock fucking Holmes to figure out she's gonna make sure that poor soul headed to the hangman isn't one of her people. Bring Yvette back in one piece and I'll make it worth your while. I don't know the whole story, just what I've been told. She had a brother once upon a time. Apparently he found himself in the wrong place at the wrong time, and the Syndicate did what the Syndicate does to rival gang members, turned him into kibble. So, obviously, she has a bit of an axe to grind, but so does everyone else here, so who gives a shit? Just another Syndicate sob story, join the bloody club. Millwall is absolutely lousy with Syndicate dogs. You can't throw a bloody rock without hitting one of them and it bouncing off and hitting a relative they're shagging. If they find out you're with us, you'll be ripped apart by rabid dogs before you can say Bob's your uncle. You should be fine, because you're a fucking nobody. But regardless, you should keep a low profile. Brilliant. Head north to Millwall and don't come back until you find a vet. Tell her Blind Nelson's looking for her. The fastest route across the Thames is through the Greenwich Foot Tunnel.
Okay, boy oh boy, we learned a lot about the Vagabonds, didn't we? Yeah, I think I'm liking these Vagabond guys. It sounds like the Syndicate or jerk-offs. I'm sure I'll have an opportunity to learn more about the other gangs, I assume, right? But so far, the Vagabonds seem to be pretty awesome. Oh my god, do you guys love my outfit? My hat, my outfit, my cigar, my backpack, This is how a man dresses right here, everybody. Okay. So now that we've met the Vagabonds, we've actually got a lot of. Okay, so is that? It's a vet in Millwall. Jeez. Okay. So far I've explored this tiny little section of the map. Oh, I can fast... Okay, well, for one, I do not want to fast travel there. I think it's better that we run there. So I do need to go save a vet, because she was that kind of quirky, cute girl, right? Okay. I also... Let's check out where's the library. Gotta clear out the hardware store. Check out a doctor. Screw it, let's see what we got. Okay, so it looks like... Okay, so it looks like I should probably go do these little quests first. Let's see, vet. Thames Haven. Is there any quest marker for a doctor? No. Dude, look how big this is. Yeah, I think in the next episode we are going to... How do I have 3 level ups? Let's level up, buddy. Okay. I do like this. I definitely am gonna have to get good at melee. How they're not just all hide ineligible perks. There we go. Persuading someone with special perk or trait gets 25% more XP. That's kind of awesome. Lone Wanderer who needs friends, 15% less damage. Carry weight, nice. Medic. Some of these seem to be very similar to Fallout 4, right? I'm gonna go with Scrounger because I definitely want to find more ammunition in containers. Because we're gonna be... Action Boy is really good. Except... Do I even have VATS? I haven't figured out how to do VATS yet, have I? Fudge. I've not figured out how to do VATS. Let's go ahead and do sneak. God, I really want Troubadour. So my strength is at 6. My perception, I need to find a pair of glasses so that my perception will go up to 3. Oh man, I should probably do intelligence training. We've missed at least 3 speech checks that were based on intelligence. It was probably foolish of me to go low intelligence, if we're being honest. Let's do it. Let's throw one into intelligence, okay? Okay, let's accept all that. Great. Okay. I think we're gonna call it an episode here, everybody. Wait, did he say, before we call it an episode, did he say that behind the Swan there was a settlement? He said go down the alleyway.
Part of the boss's plan, apparently.
Okay. So maybe we could get ourselves some sort of like cool settlement. Said it was an old motorcycle shop. I think this is it. I think this is the settlement. I came in here earlier. There we go. They got workbench. Nice. Okay. Let's escape out of that. How do I escape out of that? Okay. Our transfer, store all junk. Beautiful. This isn't too bad. This is not too bad of a little place. How long can I sleep on a sleeping bag? In Fallout 4 it's only 3 hours. Has that changed? Nope. Okay, that's still my workshop. What do I have in here? Just a cooking. I just want to see like how this is so like difficult. Oh, shoot. Okay. Dang it. Okay, this is fine. I know what I'm doing, everybody. There we go. Okay, well, that's a start, huh? This is our lovely home. Okay, so everybody, in the next episode, we are going to do 3 side missions. We're going to go clear out the hooligans from that place. We're going to go to the library and pick up some books for that one guy who wants to learn how to read. And we're going to go try to save a vet. And that will all be in the next episode, you guys. I'm excited. I'm really liking this so far, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Does this seem interesting to you? Does Fallout London... What's happening? Shit.
Too bad for you.
Get it.
Rustling around. Come on! I'll even give you a shot for free.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a mistake, everybody. That was a terrifying mistake. Okay. Got it. There's 2 entrances to my garage. One is safe, the other is not. Got it. Great. So anyways, you guys stay tuned to the Johnny Guitar channel. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what you think so far about London, Fallout London. Let's go ahead and eat a little bit of food. You know, let's drink a water. Beautiful. Anyways, you guys are awesome. Thank you for watching Johnny Guitar. How the hell do I get back?
Watch your back.
Okay, I know.
I
Sorry,
can
you guys.
see exactly where my knife would fit.
I'm freaking scared. These guys sure do threaten me a lot. Are I not part of your gang by now? Are we not cool? Honestly. Okay, I think that's it though. I'm definitely going to join the Vagabonds. Maybe there will be another faction I can join down the road, but so far the Vagabonds seem awesome. You guys, this game is very cool. Stay tuned to Johnny Guitar. We're going to continue playing this game. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and we will see you next time we play Fallout London.